Hello today we're going to have a game of Anchorhead for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, and this is a game request by Andrew Heather on YouTube. Right, never played this game before. Once again, it's a text adventure game. No, it's going to frustrate me then. Right, Anchorhead. Right, horror. Ooh, that's interesting. This game casts a role of a young woman. Oh, so we're playing as a young woman, yes. Who comes into the heritage of a stranger. So I'm trying to read this as quickly as possible. That's why I'm not reading it out. So you can see it. Note: this game is very slow on Spec. So makes me think this wasn't originally made on the Specky then. Okay, almost unplayable because it's extremely huge. And Zco, whatever that means. Any Spectrum people out there, you probably know what's going on. I don't. And Zco, in fact, emulates a 512K RAM machine on a 128K. So this was probably 512K, so this may have been out for the Amiga then. That sounds about right. Amiga or Atari ST, that's what I maybe should have reviewed it on, but Andrew Heather said it come out on the Spectrum, so that's the version I'm doing. As a curiosity, this is the hugest adventure ever seen on the Spectrum. Right, okay. Oh my god, I can't read the writing properly. It's got smaller. Oh my god, 1997. So 1997. 1997 would have been on I don't know, PC by then, I guess. I mean, I don't know if they were making games for the Amiga then. Certainly not for the Spectrum. In 1997, only homebrews. Unless this is a homebrew, I don't know. You take a deep breath of salty air, first raindrops beginning to splatter on the pavement, and it's really hard to read this text. The swollen, state-coloured clouds of a blanket sky transparent over the town of Anchorhead. Right. The glowing storm, the howl, strange phone call over the mouth from a lawyer claiming to represent the estate of some distant branch of Michael's family. Bewildering enough itself, but there's sudden whirlwind. And this is legal. Oh my god, this is based. Yeah, it's an adult sort of game. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope there's some fun elements here. I hope it ain't just a serious game. Arrangement: the packing of the ship away of your entire home, your entire life. Right now, suddenly here you are, after driving for the past 2 days straight over 1,000 miles away. So we can't, I don't know what country you're in then. Can't be Great Britain. So from a familiar warmouth. Oh, Texas. Oh, so we're in the States. Okay. Yep, that sounds about right. We're in the States, getting ready to move to occasional mansion of a clan of relatives so far removed that not even Michael has ever heard of them, and you've only been married since June, and none of this was your idea in the first place, and already it's starting to rain. Right, 3 days. You often find yourself feeling confused and uprooted. You shake yourself. Fucking, how much is there to read? Oh my god. You know, so this is just the introduction. All right, okay. when we've got an idea of how to play it. Text adventure game. The first day I was far from home, spell, and the spell of eastern sea upon me. Right, okay. Bloody hell, are we playing the game or what? What's going on? Right, type help or abort or some useful for some useful information. Right, so how do we start? What's going on? How do we start playing the game then? Right, help. Or is it still loading? Oh, here we go. It must have been still loading. Oh, it does make a noise. Okay, excellent. We got noise. Right, so have we started the game yet? Outside the real estate office. Interactive Gothic by okay. Outside the real estate office, a grim little cul-de-sac tucked away in a corner of the claustrophobic tangle of narrow, twisted avenues that largely constituents. Oh, bloody hell! It's so bloody hard to read this writing. My eyes are really literally at the screen of the older portion of Anchorhead. Like most of the streets in the city, nature's shadowy. Right, let's just get on with it. Just get to the point. I've spent almost 6 minutes playing this game, 7 minutes. Which, hang on, it lies to the east and winds the way back towards the centre of town, or to the west. A narrow, garbage choked alley opens to the southeast. Right, can we see anything? So we go to, well, let's go south. You can go southeast. Right, I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, so this game's going to take forever. So, right, yeah, I can see this taking for years to play. Oh no. Yeah, if this came out for the Amiga, maybe this might have been more appropriate to play on the Amiga. Because look, this is just taking forever to... Yeah, if you're playing this on a Spectrum, I don't think you're going to enjoy it. I don't think, because you just got to wait forever by the looks of it. It said it was near... It did say in the instructions near enough unplayable. Here we go. Look how long that took. I'm not going to enjoy playing this if I've got to wait this long. Nah. This narrow between two buildings and nearly blocked with bloody hell wrong. Sears, I've stuffed garbage cans, ugly. High up on the wall is a northern building. There is a narrow transient style window. Open window. It's probably going to say, well, we'll probably have to wait 10 years first. Yes, we'll probably have to wait a 10 years. Oh bloody hell! I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy this. The window is too high. Climb up. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't type what I wanted to type. Oh, bloody hell. You're going to have a lot of patience. That's not what? What? That's not a verb I recognise. Right, okay. Climb up wall. Wait for it. What's it going to say, I wonder? Can't understand it. That's not a verb I recognise. Yeah, it's definitely in that line of unplayable if you've got to wait this amount of time for a command. to be typed in. Right. You can't find a purchase on the steep climbing brick. In the distance you hear the lonesome kneeing of a train whistling, drifting in the wind. Right, so let's have another. Oh, this is going to take forever. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Right. The alley ends at a tall wooden fence. What about climb over fence? Oh, it didn't fucking register the first character! Oh, for fuck's sake. Now, right. Climb over fence. Yeah. I'm going to get frustrated with this game too quickly. I really am. You know, waiting this amount of time to play it, it's ridiculous. I know it's probably the spectrum, down to the Spectrum's limitation, but, and you got to remember, I am playing this on an emulation. I could probably speed up the emulator. Why didn't I think of that? I could probably speed up the emulator, but you know, that's not true to the computer really. But this is on a +3, by the way, because this is a disk image. So if you do want to play this game, it's on a disk image only, and it'll only work with a +3, I guess. Spectrum, you know, whoever owns a Spectrum probably know that stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know this is a Spectrum +3 game only, because it's only on disk. Climb over. The fence is much too high to climb. Yeah. Already I'm getting frustrated with it. Yes, I could speed up the emulation, but then it's not being true to the computer. I like to keep it as true as possible to how a computer would run. Don't like speeding up emulators because there's just no point. But it's just clearly too slow to run this game. But you know, let's have a look. This time, right. Obviously, if you was playing it on real hardware, you couldn't speed up anything anyway. That's the advantage of emulation. At least you can speed it up if you want to, but I'll try and keep it as true as possible to the system. The higher up on the wall is a narrow. So can we go? If we go in any direction, can we do that? See, look how long it's taking. The window is too high. Alright, let's go south then. Oh, bloody hell! Nah, this is too frustrating. This is too frustrating. It's just too slow. I beg your pardon. It's just too slow. You know, if you've got patience, if you've got a +3 Spectrum, maybe give it a go. Or even if you've got emulation. But if you do have emulation, you might want to speed it up. But if you're interested in text adventures, you can only exit northwest. You do need patience to play this though. But it may have come out on the Amiga. Being when it said 512K of RAM, it might have been programmed for the Amiga. Then it was done in '97. Then it could have been out on the PC. But by then, PCs had about, I don't know, 8 megabytes of RAM at that time. Mine had, I remember I got my first PC in 1997 actually. Mine had 16 megabytes of RAM. Oh, what's going on now? So I don't know if it might. I might have to check this out on the Amiga if it did come out on the Amiga. I don't know. I just can't be bothered playing this no more. It's just too frustrating to wait. Yes, why didn't you speed up the emulation? Because it ain't being true to the original hardware. That's what I like to do. You know, I like to keep it on par on the original hardware, even though it's emulation. But you know what I mean. So I would not recommend playing this on the Spectrum. It's just way too slow. I mean, the game itself might look interesting. It's a big game, so you'll probably be, I don't know how long playing it, but I obviously don't know if there's a save option. You probably will need excuse me, you probably will need a save option if it's really big, but don't play it on the Spectrum, because you'll just be waiting such a long time. As it's stated, it's near enough impossible. It's near enough unplayable, which it is. Which is a shame. It's a shame, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.